These images of drought, hunger-stricken and malnourished Kenyans have hit the headlines over and over. Loss of lives and livestock follow suit as aftermaths of this recurring situation. All this in the backdrop of Kenya being an agricultural country, with the most of its population working in the agricultural sector. This then begs the question, just why is Kenya food insecure? The Freedom from Hunger Walk was today held in a bid to raise awareness on issues of hunger and malnutrition which have rocked the country time and time again. The chairman of the Freedom from Hunger Council, James Mathenge, emphasized the need for Kenya to be food secure for social, economic and political stability. Evans Kidero, the chief guest at the event, said that the solution to the drought and the poor nutrition can only come from Kenyans themselves.
Food should never be taken for granted. It is the most important thing in a nation. And our forefathers said, a nation that cannot feed itself cannot get anywhere.
My plea would be, even as we adopt the county system, is a lot more resources be put in agriculture so that Kenya can be self-sufficient in food production.
During a National Economic and Social Council meeting held yesterday in Mombasa, Prime Minister Raila Odinga expressed disappointment as to Kenyans' heavy reliance on food imports every year. He attributed the problem of food insecurity to over-reliance of rain-fed agriculture, high food prices, low food production, and huge post-harvest losses. Global warming and climate change are factors believed to contribute to food insecurity in developing countries.
I'm sure when the Minister of Agriculture is going to present a report here, it's going to be very impressive. What we want here is not theories. What we want to come out of here, how do we translate what is theory into practice?
These young ones equally shared their concerns on the effects of food insecurity in Kenya.
In Northeastern, the climate is not well and the plants are not. The animals are dying, so that they cannot have food because the animals are dying. They can't have milk, meat, and the food cannot grow well in that type of soil.
The population goes down. And now this money will help them get food.
The Freedom from Hunger Walk comes days after President Barack Obama held a meeting with African leaders on the importance of food security. He urged leaders to stop heavy reliance on donor aid and think of homegrown solutions.
Despite the fact that African farmers can be some of the hardest working people on earth, most of the world's unused arable land is in Africa. 50 years ago, Africa was an exporter of food. There is no reason why Africa should not be feeding itself and exporting food again.
With a population of more than 38 million and growing at an annual rate of about 3%, Kenya is the largest import market for food and agricultural products in East Africa. However, there is need for Kenyan leaders, policymakers, experts and citizens to walk the talk in making Kenya food secure.